Here's a really simple example of 3D perspective using CSS. This wasn't hard to do. There are just a lot of little details, and it's easy to miss one. Let me highlight a few items here. See the link in the description for the full source code. First, put all your 3D objects into one container. The perspective property goes on this top-level container. This says how far the camera is from the screen. In this example, I've set it to about the height of the demo. I set this to something really close to the screen to really show off the perspective. For a realistic result, you might not get so close. The perspective origin property is what we call the vanishing point in art class. Make sure to set the transform style property to preserve 3D. Do this on the top level container and on any subcontainers. I took care of the shadows and highlights explicitly. That's not part of CSS. HWB makes it really easy to mix in black and white into the base color. That's hue, white, and black. I used 3D transforms to draw the sides of the cube. I used trial and error to get the exact values right. It was easier than doing the math. I created one div for each cube. That made my life easier. Then I can transform the entire cube at once just by styling this div. The order that you create the cubes doesn't matter. The browser will use the proper 3D depth sorting. The right things will be displayed in front. I've been studying 1 and 2 point perspective in art class. The standard CSS perspective tools give you the same results. And your camera will do a pretty good approximation of the same thing. I find all this stuff fascinating. Thanks for taking a look.